Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Now, while standing, I will request Dr. Caroline Igoki to lead us with a word of prayer.
Thank you. Shall we bow our hands and pray? To God belongs wisdom and power, counsel, and understanding are His. We are gathered here knowing that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Therefore, we ask that God, you would come and grace this occasion as we share and celebrate knowledge. You who is the source of all knowledge, you will flow the knowledge in each one of us and allow us to enjoy and use it for the development of the community and to the glory of your name, even as we ask for your love to flow. In Jesus' name we give thanks.
And we can resume our seats. And I want to welcome us to the International Conference on Advances in Science, Technology, and Innovation for Societal Transformation, under the theme, Leveraging Innovation and Technological Advancement for Sustainable Development. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome Professor Richard Juma, who is the chairman steering this conference.
Thank you, Professor Machogu. The Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, ably represented by Dr. Hunja, the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, colleagues, scholars, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to take this opportunity first, our chief guest, allow me to introduce the steering committee for this third international conference. If they could stand up. Yes, chairman from the right is called Dr. Stephen Kahara. He is actually our director for performance contract, Dr. Kahara. Then we have Dr. Yusabia Ondieki, the director catering and accommodation. She's there. Yes. We have Professor Dorothy Amwata, who is the Dean School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Then we have Professor Sylvia Opio, the Dean School of Pure and Applied Science, Professor Opio. Yes. Dr. Caroline Igoki. Dr. Caroline Igoki is our coordinator, career services. Then we have Dr. Samuel Chege, who is the Dean School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Then we have Professor Peter Njoroge, who is our Director, Research, Innovation and Consultancy. Asante sana. Our chief guest, allow me to take this opportunity to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Research and Student Affairs, to invite the Vice Chancellor.
Thank you, the organizing team led by the chair Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, represented by the Secretary for Higher Education, Dr. Carol Hunja, the Vice Chancellor, Murang'a University of Technology, Professor Dickson Nyariki, Planning and Development, Professor Beatrice Mugendi, the Chairman, Conference Organizing Committee, Professor Juma, keynote speakers, participants from other institutions, our sponsors, staff and students from MUT, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to Murang'a University of Technology and to this third international conference, 2025, which runs from 5th to 7th November 2025. On behalf of the Division of Academic, Research and Student Affairs, which I head, I join the organizing committee in welcoming our chief guest and all the keynote speakers and partners to this conference. Mine is an easy task. I wish to welcome the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dickson Nyariki, to make his remarks and to invite the chief guest. Welcome.
Mjamboni, nyote wazima, karibuni. I'll read my remarks. The Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, represented by Dr. Carol Hunja, who is Secretary for Higher Education. I believe I've not made a mistake regarding your position. Members of the University Management Board, members of the University Senate, academic staff, distinguished scholars, researchers, and innovators, Conference Organizing Committee, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again. I cordially welcome you to Murang'a University of Technology for the International Conference on Advances in Science, Technology, and Innovation for Societal Transformation. We are delighted to host this distinguished gathering of scholars, researchers, innovators, and professionals. Your presence here confirms or affirms our shared commitment to advancing knowledge and improving the quality of life in our communities. This year's theme, leveraging innovation and technological advancement for sustainable development, aligns with our university's mission. It reflects our conviction that science, technology, and innovation are the driving forces of social and economic transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, we convene at a time when the world faces complex, interconnected challenges, including climate change, economic inequality, and rapid digital disruption. Overcoming these challenges requires creativity, collaboration, and bold innovation. This conference provides a platform where important ideas are exchanged and partnerships are forged, potentially leading to desired action. At Murang'a University of Technology, we are intentional in making research and innovation the cornerstone of our institutional growth. Over the past year, the university has made remarkable strides in advancing this agenda. For example, in August 2020, 24, the university received scientific equipment from Seeding Labs, valued at around 50 million Kenya shillings, to establish a state-of-the-art molecular biology laboratory. This facility positions our researchers to explore new frontiers in science and biotechnology. We also became the first university in Kenya to achieve the gold tier certification under the Good Financial Grant Practice Framework, an international recognition of our excellence in financial integrity and research grant management. This milestone places our university among Africa's leading institutions in research governance. In November 2024, the university hosted a successful Innovation and Industry Linkages Week, bringing together innovators, industry leaders, and government agencies to engage with students and researchers. In partnership with the ICT Authority, over 150 students received hands-on training on transforming intellectual property into viable enterprises, equipping them with the practical skills essential for the knowledge economy. In February 2025, our Institutional Scientific and Ethics Review Committee, ISAC, attained full accreditation, empowering us to independently review and monitor research involving human participants. To strengthen this capacity, more than 10 academic staff members were trained and certified as scientific and ethics reviewers. These milestones reaffirm our institution's growing capacity and unwavering commitment to transforming knowledge into impact, which is the defining hallmark of a modern, forward-looking university. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin this conference, I encourage each of us to engage fully, share our insights, build new networks, and challenge conventional thinking. Let this gathering serve as a catalyst for the new ideas and solutions that will transform communities and help shape a more sustainable future. I am confident that this conference will inspire impactful research, foster meaningful collaborations, and generate innovations that matter. Together, let us harness the power of science, technology, and innovation to build a sustainable and inclusive future. In addition to the conference activities, while you are here, do not miss to experience the scenic beauty and rich culture of Murang'a County, often described as the traditional and mythical cradle of the Kikuyu community. Its heritage and innovative spirit mirror the resilience that defines our people and our university. I wish you a fruitful conference. Thank you. I now take this opportunity to invite the guest of honor to make her remarks and officially open the conference for us. Dr. Hunja.
Yes, please be seated. Vice Chancellor, Murang'a University, members of the university management, DVCs, members of the university fraternity, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First, before I make my speech on behalf of the Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Julius Ogamba, he would have loved to have joined you today, but as you know, we've been having a few issues with the universities, and they've been working tirelessly together with the Principal Secretary, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, trying to overcome and find a way to deal with the situation. And on my way here, I received a call, and I think things are working out very well, and it's going to be business as usual very, very soon. So receive many, many warm wishes and regards from the Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Julius Migos Ogamba, and from the Principal Secretary, who was also supposed to be here at some point, but because of that issue, she also could not make it. Receive warm greetings from them, and know that as a State Department, as a ministry, we stand with you during this conference, and we support you always. I would like to also make a few comments about Murang'a University. Every time I come here, I feel like I'm coming back home. Firstly, because the Vice Chancellor, members of staff here, like Mr. Moffat, Professor Dorothy Amwata, Dr. Peter Kamoni, people that we've worked with before. They were my colleagues at Southeastern Kenya University. And so when I come here, I feel at home. Second thing about Murang'a University is, before I joined the ministry, I had interacted with your Director of Research, Professor Waithaka, who had come to SEKU during one of our research and innovation weeks, and we had interacted closely, and it is there that he told me that he had applied for a Seeding Labs grant and successfully managed to bring the equipment to the university. I had previously applied for the grant at SEKU and had not successfully managed to bring the equipment to my university, and so we talked, and he greatly encouraged me, and I reapplied for the grant, and as we speak, if you'll notice, during last week's graduation at SEKU, the Seeding Labs equipment was launched at SEKU by the Cabinet Secretary, and it is through the encouragement of Professor Waithaka that we got the equipment, and of course, the application that I submitted. Number 3, Murang'a University, just before I joined the ministry, a very interesting story. I had, on one morning I joined the ministry in October. In September, there is a morning I had 3 jobs at the same time. I had a job at Southeastern Kenya University. I had just come from Murang'a University and accepted a position here, and then I had a position at the ministry as a secretary, State Department for Higher Education. One day, and I remember calling my mentor, who was the then VC, Professor Mulovi, and he wasn't picking the call, and I was very frustrated, because what happens when you have 3 jobs at the same time? You get very frustrated. It is a blessing, yes, but you get frustrated. So when I texted him, he called me and told me, Hunja, I know your problem. Just go to the ministry and stop bothering me. So again, I still have a very strong passion for this university, because willingly I wanted to join the university, and I still hold that letter. And Professor Nyariki promises me that once my tour of duty is complete, the admission and application is open. Of course, I can still come for another interview. Having passed before, there's no reason for me not to pass again. So with that, I have a very strong heart for Murang'a University. And so with that, I would like now at this point to read the speech on behalf of the Cabinet Secretary. During this 3rd international conference,
on advances in science, technology, and innovation for societal transformation. It is a great honor to join you at this year's International Conference on Advances in Science, Technology, and Innovation for Societal Transformation. The theme, Leveraging Innovation and Technological Advancement for Sustainable Development, is both timely and deeply relevant. It resonates strongly with Kenya's Vision 2030, and as you know, we are currently implementing the medium-term Plan 4, which is MTP4. So we are almost toward the tail end of ensuring that we implement the Vision 2030. And it aspires to create an industrialized and globally competitive nation that offers a high quality of life for all its citizens. In this conference, we have 6 sub-themes which span from green technologies, climate smart innovations, transformative education, inclusive economies, and communication in the digital age, which aptly encapsulate the essence of the global sustainable development agenda. Allow me to commend Murang'a University of Technology for hosting this important conference and for its continued leadership in advancing research, innovation, and societal impact. I have observed with great admiration that MUT has been intentional in positioning research and innovation at the cornerstone of its institutional growth. Of course, MUT has established the state-of-the-art molecular biology lab, as mentioned by the VC, through the Seeding Labs initiative, which I'm very much aware of. And this is a powerful testament to the university's commitment to scientific advancement. Equally noteworthy is MUT's distinction as the first university in Kenya to earn the gold tier certification under the Good Financial Grant Practice Framework. And this is a major achievement that places it among Africa's leading institutions in research and governance. Very important. These milestones reflect not only institutional excellence, but also a strong alignment with our national vision for accountability, innovation, and impact. MUT admits and confirms that the Ministry of Education remains fully committed to supporting such initiatives and strengthening the research and innovation ecosystems, and I can confirm and affirm that as part of the Ministry of Education, State Department for Higher Education. Our policies, and as you know, these continue to promote inclusive partnerships and bring together the academia, industry, and government to ensure that research outcomes are effectively harnessed for the public good. I am particularly encouraged by this university's efforts to foster innovation through its Innovation and Industry Linkages Week, which has been held in collaboration with the ICT Authority, during which 150 students received training on transforming IP into viable enterprises. Such initiatives demonstrate how universities can empower young people to thrive in the knowledge economy and contribute meaningfully to the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, which speaks to the Vision 2030, which speaks to the SDGs. As we gather here today, I urge all participants, especially scientists, engineers, educators, and professionals, to engage deeply in exchanging ideas and pursuing innovative solutions. Every time I attend this event, I ask, how many external universities are represented here? By a show of hands. Universities from Kaimosi, Kafu. Yes? Pardon? USIU, very good. I always ask that question because I have been feeling a bit uncomfortable every time I go for a conference and I don't see a lot of cross-representation between local universities. Last week, I noticed that the University of Nairobi hosted an EU grant writing workshop where there was training for people to, engage and learn how to apply for the Horizon grant scope. And I met with the EU ambassador, if I can call her that, and she expressed a lot of concern because they have loads of money. She told me as much. They have a lot of money, but they are not getting sufficient applications from our universities and our researchers. So you can imagine there seems to be a disconnect. And she was expressing a lot of concern, and no wonder at the University of Nairobi they hosted that workshop so that people can engage with them and understand how to apply for these grants. On top of that, they have a lot of scholarships for students in postgraduate studies. And once again, they expressed concern that our students are not applying as much as they should. They end up having hundreds of scholarships, and very few students take them up. So now we need to start, and I have a beef actually with Nairobi University. I'm finding a way to reach the VC so that I can find out why there is not much representation. I did not see much representation of our universities. Are you people aware there was such a workshop? It's very concerning. So I would like us as universities, and this is a message I give to all universities, let us collaborate. We cannot do anything on our own. You can see, I'm talking about my collaboration with Professor here, which enabled both of our universities to get seeding labs. Simple collaboration. So let us continuously collaborate and let us send out letters. When I was a director of research at SECU, I used to send so many letters, and indeed, even SECU being as far away as it is, we would still have people from other universities coming to our university and participating in the research and innovation week. So I highly, highly encourage us to continue collaborating. We have so many ideas together. We have so many things that we can do. And every time I visit a country outside of Kenya, they are willing to partner with us because they know the kind of education that we provide to our students, and they know the value we offer globally. So let us continue to collaborate with each other, and we will indeed go very far. The challenges confronting our nation and the global community range from climate change, food insecurity, technological disruption, and they demand, I reiterate, a collaborative and creative thinking. Let this conference serve as a clarion call to deepen collaboration between the government, academia, and industry, and we ensure that we continuously translate our research findings into practical solutions that can be adopted by our local communities. And this will ensure we improve livelihoods, we create job opportunities, and of course, continue to foster resilience, especially in areas that have limited resources. Our commitment as a government is to continue to support mechanisms that ensure research informs both policy and practice, and that innovations developed within our university make meaningful contributions to Kenya's development agenda. In conclusion, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the organizers, to the participants, to the partner institutions for making this conference a success. I have personally participated in organization of a conference, and I must tell you, it is one of the hardest things you can do in this world. What we are having today are fruits of endless, he's laughing, Dr. Kamwani knows, fruits of tireless thinking, resources, seeking for resources. The Vice Chancellor has not been resting with knocks on his door. Please sign this, we need this. This committee has gone through a lot for the success of this meeting, and I confirm that, and I commend the university for hosting this. It is not easy. I am confident that the insights and outcomes emerging from your discussions will inspire practical solutions, strengthen collaboration, and accelerate progress towards achieving Kenya's and the world's sustainable development. May your discussions ignite innovations that will transform our society for generations to come. Thank you, and may God bless you all. And with that, I would like us to stand and honor this conference, which at this point, I now declare the conference officially open.
God of all creation,
Ask my Deputy Vice Chancellor to make an announcement or two about a few issues or some comments before now we can let you go.
Thank you very much. We can have a seat. Thank you for your presentation. We are very encouraged because of what you have told us. And we congratulate you in your new place. And you have mentioned something. You have asked who is among us from other institutions. So I thought it might be good for you to know our chief guest. We are having 3 days. Today, opening day, where we'll have keynote speeches. And tomorrow and Friday, we will have parallel paper presentations. And some may not be here today. They will join us tomorrow. But a number are also joining us online. So I would like to mention to you the institutions that are involved, that are represented in our conference. So these are, of course, Murang'a University of Technology, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, Moi University, United States, that is USIU, Africa, Daystar University, Umma University, Kaimosi Friends University, Taita Taveta University, Catholic University of East Africa, Chuka University, Open University of Kenya, Utalii College, Machakos University, Karatina University, University of Texas at Austin, Pioneer International University. Those are 16 in number. For those who are around, can you stand? We appreciate you. Karibuni sana. Others are joining us online. Thank you. And we would also like to recognize our sponsors. Cooperative Bank, Unitas, Commercial Bank, that is Kenya Commercial Bank, Kenya National Innovation Agency, that is Kenya, National Research Fund, NRF, ICA Lion, NWealth, and K Brothers. Thank you very much. So, I call upon our chairman of the conference to give us the way forward from here.
Thank you, DVC. Thank you, the chief guest. We are going to stand for the national anthem, after which we will move outside here for our photo session. Then we will break and start at 2 o'clock. Thank you. Let us stand for the national anthem.
Lord of all creation, blessed is the Lord God nation. Justice be our shield and defender. May we live in unity, peace and liberty. Plenty be found within our borders. Let one and all arise. Bring power strong and true. Service be our honest endeavor. And the homeland of Kenya, heritage of splendor, from where we stand to defend. Let all with one accord in God united, build this a nation together, and the glory of Kenya, the fruit of our labor, fill every heart with thanksgiving. Mungu twaomba
Here, and I invite all of us to come. Okay.
Something here. We'll give it.
Yes.
You are forgetting an important aspect of this. We want to appreciate you for having time to come to represent the minister and to make very important remarks. And we normally recognize that fact by some token. I don't know what token this is. You can't just give people a bag. They don't know what is carried in there. It could be empty. Yes. So what do you have there? A nice wall clock. Okay. Okay. Nice. Also marked. Yes. Conference. Very nice. I think that's what there is. Yes. 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 We can.
Let us come for the photo.